Hey guys, it's Sabine from Wonderbene. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. As always, it's great to have you here on my channel. This video here is officially the last video of the second quarter release of the Biggest Get-HEALTHY Collab. And this video was supposed to come out on the 23rd of July, but due to some complications, it's only coming out today. So I apologize for that delay. However, I thought that this video prompt and this video is too good to not release, despite the delay. And the prompt for this video is, what is an excuse that has kept you from being successful at your weight loss or health or fitness journey, and how did you overcome it? And that is the question we are all going to answer. So without further ado, here are all the collaborators and their answer to that very burning question.
Hey folks, Chef for Life here, and today's video is on what's our biggest excuse that kept us from getting healthy, and how did we break through that excuse? Well, for me, it was starting always seemed just way too hard. And how did I break through that? Well, it seems like when you hit a certain depth, the hidden gift of hitting that rock bottom is that there's nowhere to go but up. And so I think that is how you break through, is you kind of accept that even in the most negative of things, there's a positive in there if you look for it. And for me, the positive was I wasn't going to change unless I absolutely had to, and there were plenty of times that I absolutely had to, and those are the times when I broke through.
Hello, my name is Jenna. So before I began my weight loss journey, I had a lot of really solid excuses. One of them was that I eat healthy, and I did. I ate relatively healthy. I didn't eat hamburgers and pizza every day, but I wasn't really making the best choices either. So the way I got over it was I really started to catalog exactly what I was eating, and I found all the ways that I was kind of sneaking extra calories and empty calories into my diet. So I started journaling all of my details. I started writing all of my meals down, and that really helped me see exactly how my perception was different than what actually was going on.
Hey guys, Justin from My 500 Pound Story. So what was the biggest excuse before I started my journey, and how did I overcome it? Honestly, I think I don't know how to really an excuse. I just was always putting it off, saying I would do it tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I think there's a country song, something about tomorrow never comes. It's pretty much true. If you keep saying tomorrow, literally tomorrow becomes tomorrow, and tomorrow is tomorrow's tomorrow's tomorrow. So I feel like there was like 8 years of tomorrows before I finally got off my butt and did it. And that was just one day deciding that there is no tomorrow. So I'm going to start today. Today again.
Hi everyone, it's Kristie from Kristie's Journey of Self-Love. The question of today is, what is the biggest excuse that kept you from getting fit, healthy, lighter in the weight, and how did you break through the excuses? Well, for me, I just kept on telling myself that I could get through this food addiction, and it was hard to overcome, but knowing that I could do it kept me motivated. And really, I just had to tell myself to shut up. I had to tell my mind to shut up, because you know how it is. You can get caught in the mind and want to do things and say things and really give up. But I have to say, I can't believe it some days, but I'm very proud of myself for overcoming this. But you guys have an awesome day, and I love you. Mwah.
Hey, my biggest excuse for not getting fit, didn't really have one. I never had an excuse. Might seem a bit weird, but looked in the mirror and I go, well, yep, should do something about that. I just never did. I had to wait till had debilitating pain and the fear of being relying on someone else for my own day-to-day being. Like, it's hard to get off the toilet and hard to get out of bed and hard to do my job, and I had no excuse. and I never gave one. I had to wait till near the bitter end. I did something about it, but when I did something about it, just did it. I never made an excuse. That was my problem.
I'm April Justine, the keto vegetarian, and I didn't really have an excuse as to why I didn't lose weight or what stopped me from it. I just came to a point where I was sick and tired of being at the weight I was at, and I just made a decision. I made a decision that I was going to do it this time. I made a decision that no matter what, I was going to keep going. I made a decision, and that is what really just kick-started everything for me.
My name's Miles from Fat Over 40. It's procrastination, yeah? It's just putting things off. How did I break the cycle? Well, I got myself a personal trainer, which made me more accountable, and I tried to sort of, treat each day as a new day. So just look sort of one day in front, and every morning I would get up and I would go and see my PT, and I'd plod up the road, and I'd, not think any further ahead than that. Just taking things one step at a time, one day at a time. Sounds like a cliche, but that's what happened.
Hey guys, it's Sabine from Wonderbene. What was my biggest excuse before I started this journey? Lack of time. That's what I always used. I don't have time to exercise 4 times a week. I don't have time to make my own home-cooked food. I don't have time to read up on nutrition. I don't have time to write a food journal. And the list is endless and is applicable to anything that you need to do to get fitter, lose weight, or get healthier. And the way I overcame that excuse in the end is just by realizing that I really want this. Or rather, I really don't want to be the fat girl anymore. I want to be healthy, fit, strong, and slimmer than I was when I started. And yeah, at the end of the day, if you want something bad enough, you're willing to make the sacrifice and you're willing to invest the time to make it happen. And that's really the only way to overcome the excuse. And it's not a valid excuse. There is time. You just need to make it and find it and fit it.
Hi guys, I'm Stu Unwin and I'm here to answer the question, what excuse kept me from starting my weight loss journey, and how did I eventually break through that to begin my weight loss journey? Well, it's the same old excuse, but I didn't have the time, I'm too busy, I'll do it after I've finished that job. Of course, it never happens, you never begin, and the only way that I actually eventually made myself do it is because I was getting extremely unhealthy now. I was feeling it on a day-to-day basis, and that something had to change. Otherwise, I was going down a road which I just didn't like the look of.
Hey guys, it's Bethany, and this question is, what is the biggest excuse that kept you from getting fit, healthy, lighter in weight, and how did you break through that excuse? So, my biggest excuse or challenge that I had with my weight loss journey, along with pretty much everything else in life, is procrastination and saying, I'll do it later. I can put it off. I don't have to do it right now. And the thing is, I had been putting it off for so many years that it just kept getting worse and worse. So just facing up every day and saying, today is my day, and I'm going to take on this challenge and embrace it and enjoy the journey every single day. That's what I did. And so that's how I broke through it, is just embracing it and enjoying the process. So I hope you guys are doing well with yours.
Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you got some inspiration and ideas and some relatable content. I think a lot of the answers would probably match up with a lot of people out there. And at the end of the day, it's all about not giving value to excuses anymore and trying to find a way to just make yourself better at the end of the day. That being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see the previous videos of this video release, go to the playlist, which is linked in the video description below. Also linked down there are all the collaborators channels and a link to the Facebook group for the Biggest Get-HEALTHY Collab. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week yourself, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.